at 8 tonight.
This program brought to you by Beacon Lighting, energy-saving catalogue out now. Find out how to beat rising electricity costs at Beacon Lighting, in-store and online.
So I'm in danger from Dane Majors. That'll make question time more exciting.
We can't stress enough how serious the situation is. We are very concerned for your safety, Attorney General.
I know, and I thank you. I appreciate it, but really, we have nothing to worry about on that account.
The Attorney General's day-to-day security is watertight.
How about bulletproof?
Oh, I'm not a prime target. All I did was argue a case based on the evidence I was given by the Homicide Department. How are those budget revisions coming along?
If I was you, I'd be crapping myself.
I'm a boy from Glenroy. I'm not scared of Dane Majors.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you being up to your neck in poo-poo over the Dane Majors mistrial. I mean, his compo package is going to be quite a loss of face for you.
Your concern is touching.
However, if Dane Majors goes back inside, he'll be discredited and all the dirt will wash away from you, won't it?
I should tell you that Christian here writes up minutes of every meeting I have.
And write this down. Dane Majors was set up once. He may be set up again.
I think we're done.
And are you implying that I have something to do with it?
Oh, no, I'm just stating the facts. Oh, here's another one. Detective Senior Constable Nick Buchanan has gone missing.
Really? You have a detective you can't locate? That is interesting. You've not heard, then?
Heard what?
Bit of gossip from the state morgue.
What gossip?
Turns out that Judge Dangerfield was killed by an automatic handgun. It was a police round. I take it your rogue detective will be added to the list of suspects.
I think, sir, that you should let us handle that.
Commander, this is why we need change. When squads like Homicide get too comfortable, corruption and cronyism fester. Time for a new broom.
Look, how many times have I got to say it, all right? I was just trying to rattle his cage, see what fell out.
Uh-huh. What happened to this morning's theory about Dane Majors being the killer?
Well, I'm keeping an open mind. Lombardi is a legitimate suspect.
Yet, and the Attorney General.
Yeah, well, he's as crooked as the road to Canberra. I wouldn't put anything past him.
Stanley, your team needs to know Judge Dangerfield was shot with a police round.
When did that come through?
Apparently Lombardi's got a mole in the morgue. Prick's got spies everywhere.
Yeah, in any case, we need to ensure that all our ammunition and firearms are accounted for.
There is one firearm confirmed missing.
Who signed it out?
Nick Buchanan.
Oh, it's beautiful. I can just see the headlines now. They're going to crucify him.
Yeah, well, all the more reason to find him. Keep me informed.
All the more reason, Stan, to put surveillance on Dane Majors.
Is that an order, Terry?
Stamped, addressed and sealed with a kiss. Set the dogs on him.
So Detective Kingston and I are working through notifying possible targets. Alan Sullivan's an obvious one, but pinning him down for a conversation's proving a bit hard.
Have you tried his second home? Cooper's Arms, Queen Street?
No, I haven't. Cooper's Arms, thanks for that.
Reece, just have a seat for a second. I've been thinking about your career path, wondering how we can maximise your opportunities. Have you heard of Task Force Circa?
Yeah, that's a fraud, isn't it?
Well, I just think your skills would be ideally suited, and I know they're looking for new people.
Well, yeah, and thanks for the heads up. I really appreciate it.
I strongly suggest that you apply, Reece.
Well, as you know, we're a man short at the moment. And I'd feel like I was just letting the team down if I cut and run.
Well, opportunities like this don't come very often.
I thought Homicide was the pinnacle.
Yeah, well, look, I'll be honest with you. Homicide's reputation has been taking a bit of a battering with this Dane Majors fiasco.
Yeah, but that was Dalton that planted that golf club, not us. We solved it. Now.
Reece, it's not that simple. Look, if you want to have a long career, you've got to think strategically. Task Force Circa would be a fantastic path to promotion in any number of departments, not to mention the contacts that you'd make. I just think you'd kick yourself if you let this opportunity go by.
Ah, it's Ellie. She tracked down Alan Sullivan. Cooper's Arms.
I don't need any bloody protection.
One attempt has already been made on your life, Mr. Sullivan.
Well, I'm still here.
This killer's determined. 3 people are already dead, and since Tim Paget was blown up in your car, we believe that you're high on their list.
Let him come.
Well, Tim Paget was meant to be you.
And whose bloody fault was that? You ran around impersonating him. 40 years I've been in this trade, 40 bloody years, and I have never lost a journo until this week when I lose 2.
Mr. Sullivan, I'm sorry about Tim.
You bloody well ought to be. You may be Bernice's nephew, but you have got a hell of a lot to learn.
10 years ago, your paper ran the campaign to put Dane Majors behind bars. Our killer clearly has a long memory.
So you're saying it's Dane Majors? You're confirming that?
No, I am not. I'm saying it could be a supporter.
I think our killer may have a change of heart when they've read this weekend's edition.
Why is that?
Because we're doing a special feature. Dane Majors, my story. You see, we're on his side now. Unlike the police, we admit our mistakes.
Well, until then, Mr. Sullivan, you are in danger, whether you believe it or not.
Thanks, darling, but I have had dead dogs on my doorstep and turds in the mail. I don't run away from a fight.
Hey. Sorry to do this to you, but I need your help.
What with?
The cops are gunning for me. Look, they've even got surveillance. They want me to know. It's intimidation. They're saying I've killed people. I'm being set up just like last time.
OK, I'm listening.
I want you to run the story now.
They can do. The paper's to bed. The interstate print run's already kicked off, but Saturday's feature is going to be an absolute risk.
Listen, by Saturday, they'll have me locked up and charged, and then you won't be able to print a single word.
They're not very discreet, are they?
Please, Alan. It has to be in tomorrow's paper. Do that and I might have something more for you.
Come with me.
It's Detective Senior Constable Nick Buchanan. Yes, I have sent a photo through. No, all emergency staff need to view the photo. Can I please speak to your shift manager? Yes, I can hold.
No sign of him in any hospitals. We're moving on to medical centres.
Oh, do we even know for sure the blood was Nick's yet?
The lab will get results back by tomorrow at the earliest, but we're just covering all our bases.
Well, we've got all uniforms on patrol, keeping an eye out. Jen, you should go home. You've done 14 hours straight.
For God's sake, they just hung up on me. No, I'm not going home, mate.
OK, I know we all want to keep going for Nick, but somebody's got to be firing on all cylinders in the morning.
What about Deep Throat? We should call him. Maybe Nick found out who he was and went to find him.
It's a dead lead, Jen. We haven't heard from him since the car bomb.
Have you still got that number?
Yeah, but not Juliet's phone.
Well, use your own.
He's not going to answer an unknown number.
Well, we can try.
Yeah, OK, let's just give it a go, yeah?
Yeah, OK.
The number you were calling has been disconnected. Please check the number and try again.
Jen, it was worth a try.
Pull back the shield between us, and I'll kiss you. Drop your defenses and come into my arms. I'm all for believing, I'm all for believing. Trust in me.
I don't recall authorising the stalking of Dane Majors.
Using their initiative. They thought if he knew that he was being watched, that he wouldn't kill again. Look, don't worry, I've already kicked heads over this.
Too late. I've been ordered to pull all surveillance.
Well, then we bring him in, we sit on him.
Terry, this is a game changer. Dane Majors has gone from protected species to completely bloody untouchable until we have solid evidence.
I bet I know someone who can still get close to him.
We missed the country run, but the special edition went out to all my Metro distributors, so by this time tomorrow, you'll be the talk of the town. I think we can be pretty pleased with that.
Yeah, right. Not bad for last minute. Come through. Excuse me, miss. I'm about to redecorate.
Fresh start, mate.
You want a drink? Coffee?
Aren't if you're making it.
I'm not.
Oh, jeez. Thanks. So what's this business you rang me about this morning? A second chapter to the story?
Yeah.
Mate, I've got a meeting in the city at 11, so...
One of the cops who set me up's gone missing. Mick Dick something.
You know what his bloody name is. Nick Buchanan.
But did you know that he was run down by a car a couple of nights ago? Now the cops can't find him.
What, you're a suspect?
If they could pin me for climate change, they would.
So bloody predictable, the cops, aren't they?
Do you remember my last test at the G?
Unforgettable.
Well, I didn't. I came out for the second. I was ready to belt those windy quicks out of the ground.
Yep, true.
Went on to make my double ton. That takes nerve.
Ah, you got lucky, mate.
So did you.
When?
When your car blew up. I had to reassess my match plan.
What are you saying, Dane?
I want to thank you, though, Alan, for printing my side of the story, getting those surveillance cops off my ass. But that doesn't quite make up for 10 years in prison and your smear campaign that helped put me there.
Oh, come on,
I
mate.
found this on the cop who framed me just after I hit him with my car. I guess I am lucky.